We are what we repeatedly do. Success then isn't an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Something that I'm coming to realize is that to be a high achiever, to be successful, it's not about the action you take, it is about who you are. It's not about what you say, it's not about what you do, it's who you are as a person, your character. Instead of identifying as a runner, your character is someone who aligns with the principles of health. Instead of identifying as a computer programmer, your character is someone who builds systems that solve problems. Instead of identifying as a stay-at-home mom, your character is someone who is responsible for developing the next generation. I'm slowly unpacking the power of character, and in this video I wanted to show you the building blocks of your character so you can go to the source of who you are and what you do and change it to who you want to be. Going back to our opening quote from Aristotle, we are what we repeatedly do. Success then isn't an act, but a habit. I believe that habit is the key building block to our character, in that habits dictate the majority of what we do, and when you combine all of these habits, these millions of automatic responses, we get a picture of your character. It looks like this. Habits are made up of 3 phases, right? The trigger, the routine, and the reward. That is how your brain codes actions into your subconscious so that your conscience doesn't have to think to execute anymore. It frees up your conscience to focus on gaining new information. This forms a triangle, and when you stack all of these habits together, you get a pyramid. This pyramid is your character and is the accumulation of your automatic responses. Most people think of habits as being obvious, but the more I learn about them, the more I realize that they are so much deeper than brushing your teeth or waking up at 6 a.m. You have habits that dictate how you respond when you're angry at your wife or your kids. You have habits that dictate your attitude when you're given extra work. And you have habits that control your outlook on life, optimistic or pessimistic. We process these as character traits, but the truth is that these are habits from our childhood that have been cemented in our minds that we quantify as character traits. The reason you can change from being pessimistic to optimistic is because it's a habit, and habits can change. My point is that so much of who we are isn't rooted in our DNA. It's rooted in our habits, and all of our habits generate our character. Now, habits can be changed, and I've done other videos on how to change yours, which I will link to below. This video's purpose was to get you to see your character from a different perspective. Understand that it's not DNA, but habit that defines who you are and how you see the world. And that is good news because you can change any habit. Focus on building your character one habit at a time. I'm Chase E with Bite Size Success. Thanks for watching.